Hello and welcome to episode 18 of my Let's Play Modded Minecraft. Season 3. Almost forgot that bit. I am KHM, and the more and more I play this, the less and less inventory I have. A lot of this I just kind of need to keep with me at all times. I mean, look at these bags. These bags alone almost take up a full row of my inventory. And got thermometer, got my tools. I mean, I'm just barely left with this little bit, so I need to do something about my inventory. I need some way of keeping my tools out of my inventory, but still with me. So I'm thinking I'm going to try making one of these satchels from thermal expansion. I haven't tried one of those yet, but it's upgradable. It has 4 tiers, so it's probably quite nice, although it doesn't say how much space it actually has, so I guess we'll just find out. Alright, let's make one of these, and let's have looks at it. 9 slots. Okay, that's not bad. I was hoping for a little bit more. How much would the next Okay, Invar ingots and some tin nugs, it looks like, to get the next tier. So, you know, we'll just go ahead and create. And also, I want to test something out here. I'm going to take this, and we're just going to put some smooth stone in here to test it out. What happens if we try to make the next tier? I believe I do actually have some Invar somewhere around here. Yes, Invar. And 10 nugs. Well, you know, I can use... That's iron. That's aluminum. That's gold. That's experience. Copper. Oh, I could have swore I had some tin around here somewhere. Oh well, anyway, we'll just make it from a tin bar. Alright, I'll make it over here. Doot doot. Doot doot doot. This will probably give me 2 rows. Yeah, and it kept my stone. Sweet. Alright, how about the next tier? Hardened glass and Invar nugs. Well, I just happen to have a spare thing of Invar here. Oop. I'll toss that in there. Alright, and let's see. Do I have more over here? No, but I can pulverize block of obsidian. Block of obsidian. And I'm gonna guess the resonant would require 2 resonant ingots. Do we have 2 resonant ingots? We in fact have 3. 3 resonant ingots. Sweet. And electrum nugs. Do we have electrums to spare? We do in fact have an electrum bar here to spare. Toss that in there. This needs to go over here to get me some hardened glass. There we go. And, alright. Do this. There we go. Okay, and now a resonant version. And boom. And this is probably going to have 4 rows. Yes! So this actually kind of doubles my inventory. That's pretty sweet. Alright, and I'll just use this to hold my tools and stuff while I dig. Okay, I've cleared out a space for us to work with, and I would like to get started with the dark and, well, down a dark and evil path of blood magic. For that, we're going to need a blood altar, which is going to require a furnace. I think I have, yes, I have exactly 1. Diamond. I have diamonds aplenty. And some gold. 1, 2, I believe. And smooth stone will not be a problem. And craft this up. And I'm also going to need some glass, I think. Some glass. Some glass here. Probably going to need some more gold. I'll just grab that. Because I want to make the thing of sacrifice, which means I need an iron ingot. Here we are. Okay, the knife of sacrifice. Awesome. Okay, and I'm going to grab a diamond. Diamond, right here. Okay. Now, under the base, about here, I have built this large cavern. I wasn't quite sure exactly how much space I was going to need, so I just cleared out a huge area down here. Anyway, so we're going to build our blood altar right here, and I have a very good reason for building it underground like this. But we'll get to that later. For now, we're going to want to build the altar. Now, the blood altar, I believe, has 6 tiers, so we're going to... Well, each one goes down 1 block. So for the first tier, it's going to need to be 6 blocks up, which is up here. Which is, 5 blocks above the thing. Anyway, so we got this here. And I'm going to want a space to stand on, so for the time being, I'm just going to do this. Alright. Although I could just kind of stay flying for an hour, but I don't want to. Anyway, so for starters, we have ourselves our blood. That was weird. And the sound made it sound like the game crashed. So I wasn't quite sure what was going on. I'm not sure what's going on with my sound, but right now I'm hearing static really loudly. I really hope this isn't bleeding into the recording, but there's lots and lots of static. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Anyway, so here we have our blood altar. Now we need to get blood. Well, that's interesting. When we punch it, little blood particles come off. Anyway, we need to fill it with blood, and we're going to use the thing here for this, the sacrificial knife, which puts one of our hearts into the altar, and we can see that it's slowly, filling up. And I have this healing spell, which completely fills me up with burnout. Anyway, so with this, we can put some blood in there. Yes. We're also going to want a diamond here. Put the diamond in there. This will start infusing the diamond with the blood that we've put in there. Yes. And once we get enough in there, I'm not sure exactly how much at the moment, but shouldn't be too much longer, I hope. There's a slime in the background. Oop. 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 He's kind of playing peekaboo, or trying to at least. Yeah, so, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. There we go. And now we have our weak bloodstone. And by holding it and right-clicking, take about a heart's worth of damage, but it now is set so that we're the owner of it. This will be the way we're going to be able to access our blood network, I think it's called. Yes, blood network. Which is actually a value set on the player itself to store life points. Or blood points, whatever it is. Anyway, but for the moment, we're actually going to be taking this and putting some stone in here and infusing it with blood. To get ourselves these slabs here. I guess I need an empty hand to pull stuff out. Gets us a blank slate, which we'll need several of. I think I need, let's see, 16 of these things for the moment. Actually, 17 probably wouldn't be bad. Oh, it needs more blood. I'll just put a good amount in here. I don't want to accidentally kill myself. Okay, so now I have 17 of these things, and I've completely healed up, but I'm out of food. I believe I got some more food cooking. I'll just go grab that real quick, because I didn't think to do so while I was, just before I started recording. And, okay, got ourselves some food. Alright, so with this next part... Next part, we need some blood in our blood network. So by putting this thing back into there, the blood altar will start draining the blood points that are stored in it into my blood network. And because the stone there is bound to me, it is going into my character, my player, which is pretty cool. And there, it's drained all of it into there. And I have no idea how much is in there. We won't be able to find out till we hit tier 2. So, I'm just gonna go with what I've got in there. Probably have enough to at least do some things. Let's open up this table. Now, I'm gonna put this in here. Put those there, and surround it by smooth stone. That gets us blood runes. Oh, hey, cool. Let's get some more. And that explosion kind of reminds me of something that I need to do. But I'll do that off camera. Let's see. Also, we're going to want a rune of divination, I think it's called. Yeah. Which is a blank slate. This here with some glass around it. Awesome. Oh, by the way, you'll note that it did not consume the blood orb. I believe it's consuming life points from my blood network when I do that. Not entirely sure how that fully works. Anyway, let's go over to here. Now, the divination sigil, when you right-click on it, it tells you how much life points you have in your current blood network, which I currently have 1,311 life points. Yes. And when I right-click on this, it shows that I have 1,000 life points stored up in here. Or 10,000, which I think is actually its maximum capacity. Now, we can increase this by... Let's remove this, by putting some blood runes here, like so. Yes. Which now makes this a tier 2 thing. Yes, and shows that it's now tier 2. And, wait, I'm confused now. Okay, no. I was looking at its capacity. This is the capacity of the tier 1, and this is how much it had in it. And this is the... what? Okay, the capacity is completely unchanged. I would have thought that there would have been more. Anyway, the tier 1, I believe, has some limitation as to how much... I'm going to put some torches here. There we go. The tier 1 has a capacity of... I have absolutely no idea how much it'll allow me to put into my network. You know what? I can just plop it down here, and if we hit this thing with these, we can see that it's slowly draining into my current life pool. So it must be like around 2,000 or something. I'm gonna put a good amount in this. There we go. And while that's draining, let's go... Dang it, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was going to grab an emerald. That's what it was. I need an emerald. Alright, let's see how much it'll put into my personal network. I think... oh, I guess it's like 5,000 or something. Let's put a little bit more blood and eat some food. Cast the spell of healing. Ars Magica and Blood Magic are going to go well together because of this. I improve my Ars Magica skill, and I improve my Blood Altar amount. And let's see. So, it should hit the cap soon. And let's see if it'll stop at 5,000. I'm pretty sure it will. Oh, it ran out of blood. Yeah, the capacity is 5,000 for that. Okay. So now if we pull this thing back, toss in an emerald, it'll start infusing that with blood. So yeah, the weak blood orb can only put up to 5,000 life points into the blood network. Oh wow, store quite a bit in there. There we go, and we have our tier 2 blood orb, which will put more than 5,000 in there. If we put it in there and do this, we can see that it's not doing anything. What the heck? Okay, things apparently don't work the way I thought they did. Oh well, yes, so I'm kind of curious. How much? We have 130 in there, so if I prick myself for 1 heart, oh, so is that each heart is worth 200? Oh, would you look at that? Okay, each heart of health is worth 200. Yes, so now that we have... Oh, right, I forgot to set it to me as the owner, and now it'll drain, and it's increasing my life points in my blood network. Yes. So, I'll be right back once I'm going to put a whole bunch of blood into my network, and I'll be back when I'm ready for the next step. Okay, so stabbing myself and getting blood into this altar is fine and dandy, but you know, this hurts and takes a while. And wouldn't it be nice if instead we could just take it from like mobs and things? Well, turns out we can. If we just take an iron sword, throw it in there, and start infusing that with the blood, we'll eventually get this, which is the Dagger of Sacrifice. Caution. May cause bad day. Basically, what this works is it's I believe this has an unlimited durability, although I'm not sure about that. If you use it around to attack mobs normally, just running around, it will only do like half a heart of damage, so it's a pretty pathetic weapon. But if you hit a mob with it, most mobs, I don't think all mobs count, but most mobs, if you hit them with this within a 5x5 block space around this altar, centered on this altar, so about 2 blocks out, then it will instant kill them and fill the altar with a little bit of their blood, which is really cool. And I believe it also gives you experience in the normal item drops, as if you had killed them with like a sword or something, which is also really cool. So, to take advantage of this, I want to build a mob spawner. And I've cleared out a space up here to make room for that. The mob grinder thing. And I'm going to need to go gather some more stuff before we go build that. Alright, so I was dismantling my other ender chest, or my other mob grinder, in preparation for building this new one, and I need this, a dolly, which is from the barrels mod. Basically what this will allow me to do is I can right click on a barrel to pick it up and carry it around. Also, while I'm carrying this around, I have slowness 2 and mining fatigue. So I don't want to fight, although I can still fly pretty fast. Yeah. So yes, and then I just find where I want to place it, right click, and boom. just rinse and repeat. Yeah, just place that there. Alright, now the reason for needing to do this, I'll just toss that into my tools tool bag, is I wanted the autonomous activator. I have no idea where that went. Probably in my builders thing. No, that's where my levers went. Where did my autonomous activator go? Wait, did it wind up in this chest? It did. There it is. And my fuel cell, or energy cell, which is currently recharging. Yes, so gonna need that. Also, I'm going to need a wireless thing, so let's see... Wireless block extender. Which is going to need an advanced block extender, which is going to need a block extender here. Okay. Wait. Oh, interesting. Multiple recipes for this to arrive at the same thing. Okay, cool. Yes. So, just so that way I remember it. Toss that there. Okay, I need glass panes. I have some in here. Yes. Oh, and more of those. We're going to need those as well. Which reminds me... One... won't need that many. You know what? Heck with it. I'm sure I'll find a use for it. Okay, so... What was I doing? Right. I need an ender pearl. I think I've got one here. Yes, ender pearl. My game keeps doing that. That's really not a good sign. Alright. Right. Using this one over here. Block of obsidian. Block of obsidian. Oh, obsidian. Alright. Block of obsidian. Let's see... Iron. Need 4 things of iron. Irony. Alright, so that there. Next up, we need... digger. No, where did it go then? Then builder? No, miner. There it is. Okay, so I need 4 blocks of redstone. Just toss this here for now. Actually, you know what? We'll do this over here. Let's see. Doot, and doot. Alright, and I need some gold. Doot, and doot. Okay, and now I believe I need some diamonds. Is that in there? Okay, so diamond. Okay. Alright, where did my diamond go? These bags are annoying sometimes. Okay, so the diamonds are there, and there. Perfect. And now, let's see, wireless link. How do we obtain a wireless link? We find... There was some tool that I needed, I believe, to get a wireless link with this. Ah, here we are, a linker. So we need another ender pearl. We need some iron. Oh, right, I was cooking up that. Well, no matter. Just pull this out. I need iron. Alright, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, the link. Need ender pearl. Toss my diamonds in here. And I'll break this. Put this back in my inventory. You guys, I'll just toss you guys in there. Alright. So, now then, iron. Leaves what I needed. So iron, redstone. Okay, so this. Okay. Now that we have all this, green portal. Oh dear, that was not good. Try relogging, sometimes that helps. Okay, now. Toss that in there. Now, what we're going to need to do is right on top of this, we're going to want to put our autonomous activator like so. Yes. And, yeah, I need smooth stone. Yes, smooth stone. Just grab a few of them. Now, by the way, if we take the bag, put it like this, it'll keep a stack of smooth stone in my inventory, which will be useful. Let's see here. This will not do that. This will attack. And yes, so gonna put blocks around it like so. Alright, now this will be the killing space, where it will destroy mobs that enter here. Alright, I'll put a shovel in here to test this out, because I don't want to die instantly. Alright, so I have that with me, right? Yes, okay. So, when this is active, it will hit anything that's on top of here, damaging it, which, with the sacrificial thing here, will instantly kill them and get me their blood. Okay, now, every time it whacks you, it takes 20 RF, I believe. Although it does not seem to require RF to just swing wildly, which is cool. So, that means this thing is going to need some power. Now, to get its power, that's where this thing is going to come in handy. Because I am going to take this and I'm going to put it right here. And we're going to use our linker to link it up. Now, if I then take my power thing, where is it? Did anybody happen to see what I did? There it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it here. And tell this thing to output to the top. Now, what this will do is this will keep the thing charged. So the power will enter into this wireless block extender, which will pretend to be this autonomous activator and transmit the power over to the autonomous activator, which will allow me to build up walls here. Here, yes. Actually, I'm using the wrong material here, because I don't want to use smooth stone for this. No, instead, what I'm thinking of is I want to use some blackout glass stuff from open blocks. Open. You know what? Actually, blackout. We're going to need some blackout curtains, which means I'm going to need wool. Alright, I'm going to go grab some wool. Okay, so I just realized I'm going to need a lot of wool. Crap ton of wool. So, just flying around randomly shearing sheep. I'll get there eventually, but need a better way. So I'm going to craft up 2 safari nets. Now these things are quite nice. They are reusable. Basically, if you're flying around and you find something that you want to capture, probably going to be mass producing these things and capturing a lot of creatures at some point. But we don't need F7 to be active at the moment. Yeah, so let's see if we can find something to swoop down upon. There was a sheep around here somewhere. Ah, here's a sheep, and there's a sheep. Everywhere's a sheep. Anyway, so if we find a sheep, right-click on it with our safari net, we capture it, and you can see the thing says now that we have a sheep with 8 health. Oh, and it even tells us the color of the wool, which is pretty cool. White wool. So if we come over here to this other sheepy here... Actually, you know what? Let's just go find another white-wooled sheep. Or... Ah, here we go. Perfect. Come here, little sheepy. I got you, little sheepy. And now I have 2 white-wooled sheepies, and I can go start a farm somewhere. Okay, so if we just find a nice location for ourselves to build a farm... Actually, you know what? This clearing looks like this would probably be pretty good here. Let's take this. Boop, boop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, you know what? Doesn't need to be any particular size. Just need a space. Ah, darn it. Good thing I brought a lot of these fences with me. And... where's my axe? I have it in my bag, don't I? Yes, I do. Axe time. Oh, come on. There we go, finally got that. Yeah. Alright, now I can just put my little sheepies in here. And I can grab some wheat that I have somewhere. Unfortunately, I didn't think to bring any with me. Wheat. Just grab some wheat. Not really liking that. Might need to reboot. Oh. Bags are annoying. They're useful when you're mining, but annoying every other time. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, let's get ourselves nice baby sheepies. Okay, and I'll just farm these guys for a little while. Okay, so now I've got plenty of wool. So let's go make some stuff here. Whoops. Probably gonna want to make it here. Yes. Boop. Just dump it all in there. Okay, now what I want to make is... just clear up some space. Toss all that in there. Alright, yes. Get rid of the rest of the wool. Now, what I want to make is some blackout curtains. I need a few of these. Now, blackout curtains, I'll go ahead and just demonstrate what these things do. They're really cool. Let's say we have a room. Just make a tiny little space here. And apparently there's a cat nearby, which means probably one of those wither witch things. Anyway, let's say we want this space to be perfectly dark, but we want a torch to be right out here. Well, if you pull up the thing here, you see that our light level here is 10 out here. That's not good. But if we use some blackout curtain, place it there, boom. Oh, what the? It's not perfectly dark? That made it perfectly dark. Huh, interesting. Okay, now it's making it perfectly dark. I guess it was a glitch. So yeah, perfectly dark. Right here. Which is cool. So what I want to do with this is get rid of that. Actually, no, wait, we'll want that still. Alright, now, let's see. Use. Yeah, this is it. Blackout curtain. Oh, do we have any glass? We got some glass, but we're gonna need some more glass. I'm going to need to go get more sand. We take this and right. Take this and make. Oh, did the recipe change? Wait, how do we make thick glass then? Sandy glass. We can make it with the induction smelter with sand and regular glass. Okay, that's interesting. They changed the recipe on me. It used to be you could use any type of glass. There we go. Alright, so pull that out. Sand. Glassy sand stuff. There we go. Yeah, that's probably enough for a demonstration. Toss that in there. Oop. I guess it needs more. Anyway, yes. So, if we use this glass, boop, boop, you'll see how it's dark in there now. Oops. Yeah, so you look here, the light level is where's that, 10 back here? But if we take this glass here, put it there, boom, instantly dark. And we can see through it. So we can see what's going on inside the thing, and it's dark. So things can spawn in there, which makes it perfect for mob spawners. Now, I was hoping to get a bit more of this glass stuff, but apparently I need more like actual glass type stuff, so yeah, maybe we'll get enough to start out with here. Alright, hopefully this will be enough to at least get a start. Alright, now if we come up here, I actually am going to want to break that, and I am going to put a half slab here. Actually, wait, hold it. Break all this. Okay, and I'm going to put down my dark glass here, because I want to be able to see inside of it. I might actually replace the bottom part there with more of this dark glass so I can see it inside at an angle. Yes. And what's really cool is that this uses connected textures. So instead of having these frames in every single one, you have a nice connected window thing. Alright, and now I want to reach into my bag here and pull out the vacuum hopper that I salvaged from my last operation. Plop it there. Now the half slab will allow items, experience, and aspects to come through here. The vacuum hopper will suck up the experience and items and allow me to do stuff with it. Alright, now let's find that sacrificial thing here. That's not it. There it is. Dagger of Sacrifice. And I'm going to stick it in here. Oh, wait, no. I forgot a step. Alright, so we got this here. Plop this down. This down. This down. This down. I'm also going to want it going like this. There we go. This way it funnels any mobs that land here into the center. And if we put this in here, activate this, and I have a little test subject to experiment with. Huh. It didn't work. That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna go get another test subject real quick. Oh, no. Ooh, that's a trap. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. Ah, here's another skeleton. There we go. Gotcha, you little skelly. Little skelly dude. Alright, now where do I go to get back? Ah, here we are. Okay, you know what? Let's try right-clicking with this thing now. Turn this on. Huh. Oops. Can I? No, I cannot. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this manually. It worked when I did it manually. Well, drat. Maybe this won't work after all. Turn this off. Interesting. Yeah, this might not work, like this. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to come up with something else then. Okay, so I've, redesigned this bit and built it up a little bit off camera. The wood is actually temporary, it's just something that silverfish cannot burrow into. I'll find some other block for it later. Anyway, so basically I've moved the autonomous activator over to this side here, and I have the conveyor belts in a pattern to move the mobs onto the autonomous activator. This way I have the option of hitting them manually or using the autonomous activator to automatically hit them. So whether or not I want blood or just the drops. You'll notice this odd pattern here where I have the conveyor belts moving mobs over to the side here and then moving them like this. That's because in the past I've discovered that if you have all the conveyor belts just pushing them to the kill spot, if you get a lot of them in there, they'll clog it up and bad things will happen. But this helps unclog it or prevent clogs. Yes. I'm not really comfortable with using a 3x3 hole since that has caused me issues in the past, but whatever. I have these redstone lamps here to provide light with a red alloy wire going to them, to the switch, so I can turn off the lights in there or I can turn it on. And I need to get rid of that torch in there before I actually do anything. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just test this out real quick. Well, I've already tested it and it works. With the manual process, at least. Let's hit the divination thing here. So we currently have 1,500 in there. And let's get our volunteer. Plop him down in here. Okay, and now if we hit our volunteer, there we go. We see there was one hit kill, and we now have 2,000 life points in there, so he was worth 500. Okay, now you're probably wondering what's with the interesting design here. Why is this designed like this? And, well, let's see. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and the answer to that is over here. This spawner here. There we go. Now let's hope that it goes in the right spot. Sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Perfect. And now I need axe here. Takes a while flying. Oh, and they're spawning anyway, even though I have light here. Oh well, whatever. Oh, and good, they're not going through the thing there. I was afraid that they would just go right through the slab. Did that count? Do these mobs count? Yes, these mobs count! Sweet. Alright, and I'm gonna take my thing here, and I'm just gonna plop it in there. Like so. And we're just gonna have fun. Come on, come on. You can do it, you can do it. Oh, right. To increase spawning. Boop. Come on. Come on, you little stupid thing. There we go. And, am I getting drops from them? I am. And, so I'm gonna sit here for a while. Now, the reason why I'm doing silverfish is because, they will drop a material that I need. What? Oh, don't tell me they have a closer than normal proximity. They do! Oh, this saddens me. Oh, I have to be on top of this spawner, basically, in order for it to spawn them in. Oh well, that's fine. I can just kind of sit here, spawn them in for a while, and then just go kill them. That's fine. But anyway, I need a lot of the items that silverfish drop for a future project, which you guys will see. Anyway, so this episode's probably gone on long enough. So once again, I am KHM, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.